Hello king and queen, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I was able to grow a $300 account to $12,000 account. It's going to be a step-by-step guide of how I was able to do it, and this analysis I was able to do, the strategy I was able to use, and I'm sure you're going to actually understand and you're going to actually love this video. This is the account currently. I funded this account specifically because of this particular YouTube video, to show you that it's possible to grow a small account to a big account. This is it at $12,000, and this is when I funded the account. You can check the date's all there. You can see it's currently on $276, and we have made over $11,000 in profit. And to show you that this is a live account, let me just cover my number. You can see this is actually a live account. Yeah, so I know that this video is going to be very educational and you're going to learn a lot of things. So make sure you sit down, grab your popcorn, and let's get straight to the video. Okay, so guys, here is the breakdown of how I was able to take $300 to over $12,000. Okay, I started this particular challenge on Monday, which was the 14th of July 2025. I wanted to just show people that it's possible for you to grow a small account to something very big. As you saw in the intro video, that I did show you guys that when I funded the account and how much the account currently is. So I'm going to be showing you guys the trades I took and how they turned out to be. Okay, so we're going to be using the replay tool, and the replay tool is going to take us back in time a bit to this time. So yes, so basically this is the chart, and this is everything that I was able to take throughout the period of trading the account. Now when I was trading this account, I also started a challenge which was turning $1,000 to $100,000, and that particular challenge I started with the community, which so far so good. We are still down 33% because I have not been able to take any other trade. It's not as if I've not seen other trades, because as you can see on this particular chart, there have been numerous good trades, but you know, I've been looking for a better one, and I don't know, I feel like I could have just taken these ones that are here. Maybe it's because I was scared or something, but you know, I'm new to the whole showing everything back to back in terms of my trades one by one. Yes, I've been posting analysis at entry level for years, but I wanted to take it a step further by showing people the trades and being accountable for everyone's trade, which is not easy. But let me just go straight to the analysis. I was able to take $300 to $1,000. Now, first of all, we're going to do something here. We're going to write some stuffs. Okay, $300. Now you need to understand that whenever you want to trade a small account, you need to first understand that the small account is all you have as at that time. So you need to be able to split your risk. So what I did, the first step was to split my risk from this $300 into two places, which was $150 each. $150 each. So now we're going to be risking $150 on our first trade that we're going to see. So this was the first trade that was taken, and as you can see, the first trade didn't turn out positive. Now let me explain why I actually took this first trade before we go into the next trade, and then the third trade, and all the other trades that we took consecutively. Okay, so looking at this here, you can notice that I don't want to go straight into market structure and start showing you guys uptrends and downtrends, but on a lower time frame here, you can see that the market right from this zone to this zone is actually an uptrend, right? So whatever you should be looking for, you should be looking at buys and a continuation to the upside, and that was actually what I did. So the first step was looking at buys. Now you need to, after knowing that your market structure, which is a buy, you now need to now understand the cost of you buying, because you can't just buy because of the market structure showing buy. You have to know that the market will always give you always give pullback, so I don't know when the next pullback is going to come. Now, if you have to mark it according to the demand and supply way, you can see that this is a demand zone that got mitigated. Price came to this zone here, and when it tapped on this zone here, it's pumped up, giving a new high. So it's expected that we should start looking at price coming back to this particular zone for us to buy more. But when price got here, I didn't even flinch, because I knew that there's going to be a manipulation in the market, and because I know that I'm looking out to buy, I had to wait for market to clear out people, which it actually did. Now, where did it clear out? It cleared out people at this particular level, this zone here, because this is where many people are looking out to buy from. So we're going to mark this zone our red zone, where it's cleared out people. So let's mark it red, and we're going to delete. I don't know if I should just delete every other chart, but I want to show you guys the trade I took, so I'm not going to delete the remaining outcomes. Okay, so this was it. And when it's cleared out these people, let's delete this one. When it cleared out people, right, all I needed to do was to wait for market to, either close above this region should I wanted to buy. And you can see price did close above the region. Let's delete this. Price closed above the region with a strong bullish candlestick, then a doji formed, and it was showing indecision. This candlestick means an indecision candlestick, but I was impatient and I entered right here, and as you can see, it smashed me out of the market, and I lost $150. Now, how was I able to take the second trade? The second trade still implies on the market structure, as you can see, and that is why I took it. Now, if you look at this from here, you can see that there's a key level. Where is the key level? The key level started from this particular point. Sorry, let me remove this. Okay, the key level started from this particular point to this point. Now, what is a key level? A key level is a respected zone in the market, a zone that price has gotten to several times and has always respected. It can either be an high or a low, or just key level. So you can see that if I'm to draw this well, let me expand my charts properly. Let's go to 1 hour time frame for easier access. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, you can easily see that we had our first touch here. We had our first main touch here. We had our second touch here. We had a rejection from this point. So obviously, the price is going to reject from here, and that was how I was able to take our first trade. And the first trade, if I'm to check, it gave us a good amount of profit, and it was a buy. And that's how I was able to take this trade. So this trade, I risked the remaining $150, and it took the account to $1,800. Yes, it took the account to $1,800. Why? Because of just a key level. So whenever you're checking the chart, make sure that you always observe the key level. I'm trying to check my phone to see if I saved the screenshots of the trade of when it got to $1,800. Okay, let's see. Yes, I did. So this is the screenshot. I think I'll send it to my editor, who paste it on the screen. This was when I entered the chart on a 1 hour time frame, and this was the result. So after losing $150, I think I funded extra $150, I think so, and that's what made the account be $337, and we took it to $1,500 in profit. So this trade skyrocketed, and then this was when I closed at this level because there was a rejection on that level. Let me zoom out very well. Closed at this level because there was a rejection on that level, and I closed at $1,800. So the account was on $1,800, and after the $1,800, I started looking at the next trade. Now, what was the next trade I took? Next trade I took on this particular account was under buy. Now, The buy I took was the one I also posted on my, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. I posted it on my Telegram channel. This was the one I took for the challenge, and the reason why I took it will be stated in this video. Now, after the massive buy which came off from our key level, which I explained earlier, this was the next trade I took. When I took this trade, I posted it on my Telegram channel, and then I told everybody to buy. So this was what I was expecting. I was expecting price to go give us over ratio 3 because of this bullish candlestick, this bullishness that we've been taking in the market. But when price got here, right, the momentum it was using to push was not high again, and I had to tell everybody to close. Why? Because I saw that this place here where I'm going to be drawing now, this zone here, is a is an order block. Should I call it a breaker block or something? Yeah. So this zone was the one that was respecting, and price used that as a key level for it to start selling. So when I took the buys and I saw that it was not working, I told everybody to close. I could not tell everybody to now enter sell immediately, because if the buy didn't go well, or if the buy went well and the sell didn't go well, it looked as if I didn't know what I was doing. So I had to tell everybody close, and I closed on the challenge account, and that was the only, and this was why our account was on break even. We took this as a break even trade. We didn't make close at a loss, it was a break even, and that was the best decision for me on this trade. So after this, the account went from a loss to a break even, and when it got to break even, I entered the sell. And the sell, I entered it in two places. I entered with 4 lots. I entered the first lot, and I entered another lot on this sell. So the first lot, I closed it out very early. I closed it out at $305. Then I entered another one, and the second one was the one that gave me $1,800, and I closed the second one out. So I didn't take any other trade. Instead, I just chilled. The account was sitting pretty on $4,000. This was the trade. It's going to be showing on the screen the before and after of the trade. $4,000, and that was it. So when I think it got to 3,896. Then later I got to $4,000. Then this was the next trade I took, which was a buy, and the buy I took, I think I also kept a record of it, from 3,890. I took this trade, and unfortunately, let me show you the twist about this trade, and I'll tell you why I actually took this trade. Now, if you notice it, this was a key level of why we took the first buy, right? These 3 zones that I just marked out was the key level of why we took the first buy, and the second buy was because of this breaker block. That's why the second sell was because of this breaker block. That's why we took a sell. The third one was because of another key level. Now, if I'm to draw this, you can see I drew a line from here. We had first touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, fifth touch, sixth touch, seventh touch. So it was expected that price was going to react from this particular level, and price actually did react from that level. And when price reacted from the level, I knew that it was going to start going up, so I entered, and yes, I was able to reach about $1,000 on the trade, and it went as high as, this was where I closed. It gave me 1:1. It closed at 1:1 because of market opening and the rejection, which you can see market rejected. But the mistake I did on this particular point was entering a sell. So immediately I took a buy and I closed it. I took a sell, and unfortunately for me, this was a sell, very tight stop loss. It sold, but it stopped me out first. Why did I take the sell? Because I saw that the buy was not giving what it's supposed to give. And if I'm to draw this, let's make this another color so that we can understand. If I'm to draw this as a yellow zone, you will find out that there was a lot of consolidation, and when price broke it, it acted as if it just broke our liquidity to sell more, which it actually did. But because my SL was too tight, so it stopped me out and it sold. And that is what you can see on the history of the account, where I made in some loss on the sales. Made in $764 loss, $161 loss, and something. Yeah, so that is it. Then the next trade that I took was on USD CAD, which I don't think I need to show because it's a very, very boring chart. It was even a mistake. I took a trade. I don't trade any other pair. So, but after that, today I'm recording the video, I took in 2 solid, beautiful trades, and I'm going to be explaining why I took the 2 trades. Now, note, my explanation might sound so vague. It is all about key levels and key zones. So that's why on my chart you can see it's messed up by me just drawing lines and lines, because I'm trying to see where price actually respected over a period of time. And I believe that wherever price you respect over a period of time, there's a tendency for price to still go back to that zone and respect it again. Okay, so I took in these sales that was at New York session before the news came out. You can see now, why did I take the sales? We are currently on the key level for buy. Let me make this small again. We're in a key level for buys, right? But I took in a sell at this level. Why? Because it's also a key level. Now, if you remember, I told you that we took a buy on the first day because of we had price close above a key level region. It was acting, that region is like a support region, no, a resistance region that now turned support. So immediately it broke it, it came to another support region, and when it went back to that zone that was the resistance, it turned that zone back to a resistance zone. And that is how I was able to take in a sell, because I knew that this zone was a strong zone. So I took in a sell from there, waited for other confirmations, and took in this particular sell. And this sell, according to the history of the account, gave us over $2,000, and the account was sitting pretty at $6,000 in profit. $6,000. And from there I took in one more trade for today and ended it today. Now this was the trade that landed us to $12,000. So what did I do? I knew that this my key level is still a very strong one, so immediately price took me gave me a take profit. I closed. If you remember, if you can look at this very well, you can see where I closed my take profit. The reason why I took my take profit here was because, one, this yellow line that I just draw here is a key level zone. Remember, all we're doing is just making sure that we are at key levels and we react at key levels. You can see for every time the price gets to any key level, it always reacts. When price got to this key level for a buy, when we are buying, you can see it got there, it bounced back, it got there, it bounced back, got there, it bounced back, then eventually it broke it, but it did not break it with a strong momentum. Instead it broke it a weak, and that's why I was expecting a sell, but unfortunately it sold, yes, but it stopped me out. Then it started going up. So I knew that when price was going to come back down, it was still going to respect that level again. And you can see when it came back down, there was a pin bar that it got there and it went up, but eventually because of the news it pushed it down and I took in my profit. So I closed, and when I closed, it went back to that our main our main zone, which we call the resistance, the support level rather, where if I still zoom out again, as you can see, this is a strong support level. So I waited for confirmation. And what was the confirmation I waited for? One, I waited for a candlestick reaction. Now you can see when price got there the first time, the candlestick was still looking bearish, but when it got here again the last time, it was now looking stronger. It was like a doji, and it was looking stronger. It was above the zone again, and lastly it had small of a bullish momentum compared to the rest. So I entered, immediately closed, and you can see pumped it up to $12,000, and we ended. I'm not going to be stopping this account. No, I'm going to be trading this account from $12,000 to $100,000, and I'm going to be doing it as my YouTube content, and also I'm going to be showing you guys every trade I take on this particular journey. So this is it, guys. I love you all, and I hope you find this video educative. Okay, so see you on the next one, and yeah, let's go. I'm sure the video you just watched was very, very educative. Please, to make sure that I do more of these videos and for you to also learn more, kindly like and subscribe, and also leave your comments below, because when you leave your comment below, I can be able to know where I'm falling short and how to do more. I'm sure you love me and I love you too. Make sure you subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace out.